Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I heard the imperative of my distinguished chairman from Massachusetts that we have to write this legislation. As I recall reading his press releases and that of the majority party, that was supposed to be passed by July 4th of last year, and we still don't have anything on the calendar. All that said, severe weather has imparted humanity since our earliest memories. Just ask Noah. Floods, droughts, hurricanes, tornadoes, and other natural disasters are something we humans have been learning to adapt to throughout time. Last month I saw firsthand the effect of severe weather. Wisconsin was among the states hard hit by floods that wreaked havoc through much of the Midwest. 30 Wisconsin counties were declared disaster areas, including all 5 in my district. The county of Waukesha suffered $90 million in damages, and many people were homeless because of the flooding. Wisconsin has seen many floods, and they often come with summer rains. For better or for worse, it's part of my state's natural meteorological cycle. And while floodwaters can't always be stopped, there are ways that people can adapt to these cycles and mitigate the damage and harm caused by them. Through technology, planning, and management, there are things we can do to adapt to weather extremes. And if the scientific forecasts are correct, we'll have to adapt. Projections show that no cut in greenhouse gases, no matter how steep, can stop some warming over the next decades. That's why I believe that adaptation should be a high priority in confronting climate change. While Wisconsin was recently overflowing in water, other parts of the country have precious little, and management of these resources will become more important if the temperature continues to rise. One of our witnesses today, Dan Keppen of the Family Farm Alliance, says farmers in the West are already preparing to adapt to a warmer climate. His testimony will also point out the need for a balance of both water conservation and supply enhancement, a streamlined regulatory process that helps the development of new infrastructure, and a prioritization of research needs. I agree and welcome him and all of the witnesses here today. In discussing priorities, Mr. Keppen pointed out that in California, some have projected it will take 2.5 trillion gallons, or 2,500 billion gallons of water,